Hello, and welcome back. First, I would like to say and that this and the other story that I'm going to be putting up were inspired by my two most favorite fanfics, Rainbow Factory and Awoken. But even though they were inspired by them and may have some similarities in them, they are still different. So, like My Little Abelishis, please don't hate them just because they are similar similarities in them. Anyway, let's get started. Awakened. My name my name is Storm. I have been working at the Rainbow Factory since I was taken here when I was a colt. They tried to put me into the machine. I screamed. Colt Thunderstorm screams, "Please let me go!" Tears ran down my cheeks. I didn't want to die. They they chained me up. Cold Thunderstorm screams, "Please! I don't want to die! I don't want to die!" The manager at the time was a gray-coated, yellow-eyed, red-maned mare named Mist. She yelled for them to turn the machine on. Mist screams, "Cut it on!" My heart raced. My adrenaline pumped, and then I broke the chains. My spirit soared. I had hope. My eyes glowed red, and my armor appeared. Mist screams, "Kill him!" I fought and killed them. A pony screams, "Ah!" Miss says, I'll kill you myself. Ha! I killed her. I sent my armor through her heart. Miss says, "Ah, ah." Life slowly drained from her eyes. She hit the floor. I was shaking. That's why they chose to keep me. When they saw I wasn't afraid to kill. I've seen so many fillies and colts die. I've sent them to their death myself. I'm a hollow shell, headed for hell. I want to yell. Rainash walks up to Durnstorm and says, "Durnstorm, I want you to send these fillies and colts to the machine." Durnstorm says, "Yes, ma'am." The door opens. I look down at them all. They have no idea what's going to happen. I want to warn them, to tell them to run, but it will spell my own death. Welcome to the Rainbow Factory. You're here because you have no use to equestrian society. But you do have a use here. You can become a rainbow and make ponies happy. You now have a purpose. Let's fulfill it. The Pegasus dive down and take their pick. One by one, fillies and colts are twisted and dumped into the machine, till only two remain. For some reason, one catches my attention. Her eyes tear into my soul. I mouth, "I'm sorry." They pick her up and chain her up. The machine whirls to life. I scream, "No!" I break the chains and scream, "Fly!" She stares at me. I scream again, "Now!" She takes off. I'm right behind her, my armor out. I'm prepared to kill to get her out of here. The Pegasus are behind us. They scream, "Stop! You can't escape!" Grandash appears in front of us. We stop. "That way!" I say. We whoosh down a narrow hallway. Rainbow is behind us. She screams, "Stop! If you start now, Thunderstorm, I may let you live." Ophelia looks back at me. "Don't worry, I'm getting you out of here. I won't leave you," I say. She smiles and looks forward again. The alarm sounds. Rainbow screams, "Stop them!" "Keep flying. In there," I say. We fly into a silver room. The door closes behind us. A whirling sound goes out through the room. Rainbow Dash's voice comes over a speaker. "The sound you hear is the air being sucked out of the room. You have 2 minutes to live. I will enjoy watching the life drain from your eyes." She says, "I'm sorry. I thought we could make it." I say, "Don't give up. There has to be a way out." We both fall down. I'm sorry. What's your name? The little filly says. Spearmint. I extend my wing and pull her up against me and say, I'm Thunderstorm. Our eyes close. Our heads hit the floor. Rainbow Dash's laughter echoes through the room. My eyes shoot open. I pick up Spearmint and look at the wall. I bust through it. Ah! Rainbow Dash looks at me in shock. Spearmint, wake up, I say, and sit her down and put my lips against hers and breathe into her. Her stomach rises and lowers. Spearmint, please, I say. Her eyes slowly open. I'm alive? She says. I smile and say, yes, you are. Not for long, Rainbow Dash says. I stand up, my eyes glow blood red, my armor appears, and I spread my wings. It glints in the light, the ground cracks underneath me. You won't touch her. I am renewed, I am awakened. Whoa, Spearmint says. Rainbow Dash freezes, fear in her eyes. I put up my wings and walk up to her. I smile and kiss her. The light sparkles in her eyes. Are you alright? I say. I'm fine. Rainbow Dash says. Love has re-entered her eyes. Come on, let's get out of here. I say. Rainbow Dash smiles and nods. Come on, Spearmint, we're leaving, I say. She smiles and hops onto my back. I raise my wings and say, Racia, you're on, Rainbow Dash says. We whoosh down the hallway. I do a sonic star boom. Rainbow Dash says, wow, and does a sonic rain boom. We can escape down that hallway, she says. Okay, I say. We both turn down the hallway. I see the exit, I say, and alarm sounds. The doors start closing. Rainbow Dash says, hurry! They don't want you to escape. You'll be the first ever, she says. Then let's make history, I say. Oh yeah, she says. We dash out the door. It closes behind us. Rainbow Dash screams, we made it! Spearmint screams, woo! I scream, and history is made. Ha ha! I fly up beside Rainbow Dash and say, so what are you going to do now? Rainbow Dash says, I don't know, maybe start a family with a black pony and a small, strong green filly. Me and Spearmint smile. Me and Rainbow Dash kiss. Let's go home, I say. We fly into the sunset. The end. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for listening, and see you next time.